I've seen like movies that other people say are like classics, and like they're like, wow, it's great. Like the Big Lebowski. I've only watched it once, but as my opinions, like the Big Lebowski was boring. Like some people say Wes Anderson movies are boring. I love Wes Anderson. I thought The Big Lebowski was boring. I didn't think it was very funny. I thought they leaned too hard on swearing. I thought that the the visuals were weird. Like I didn't understand the direction because they would have like elaborate dream sequences for no reason or seemingly no reason. But I don't know that much about Vietnam. And every movie, then people tend to think movies about Vietnam are works of art, like Full Metal Jacket and stuff. And I don't know, like and Apocalypse Now, and I had to watch those in film classes. And I don't want to watch another Vietnam movie. I guess is part of it. Like every movie's about Vietnam. I mean, not that like you shouldn't make war movies, but I've seen so many that it's like, what else can you say about it, you know? That's what I feel. Like, all the artistic movies are like, Vietnam was bad. And it's like, oh, you don't say. The Vietnam War, not the country. But, like, yeah, okay, anything else? And I don't know, like, I hear people's arguments about the Big Lebowski. Okay, this turned into a Big Lebowski video, but I've heard people's arguments about the Big Lebowski being like, oh, well, it's profound because, like, he doesn't want to do anything and everybody else wants him to, so it's like the opposite of a noir film because the main character is not leading the story. He is actively trying to stop the story and everybody else is trying to push it along. And I'm like, well, the story is boring. And, like, I know that that's the point because you're supposed to not care because the protagonist doesn't care. So then why should I care? Why would I want to watch a movie where the guy doesn't care and all he does is bowling? I hate bowling. Or bowling's fine, but it's not like something that like makes me excited to watch a movie, you know. And then I don't know. But it's also off-putting because I don't like it when people yell a lot in movies. I feel like it's takes away from the movie. Cause like I don't know. I know that the point of the movie was that nothing mattered. But it was like nothing mattered and I don't care about the movie. You know? It wasn't like nothing matters and I'm at peace and everything will be okay. Like how some people interpret it. Like, oh, well, the dude abides is just that bad things can happen, but you don't have to let that get you down. But it's like, he did let it get him down. And he didn't do any, like, I don't know. If somebody knows why people like The Big Lebowski, please let me know. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, like, the shots are better than other movies. But story-wise, um, thematic elements, characters, everything was just so boring and didn't matter. But, like, not in a way of, like, peacefulness. It just didn't matter. It felt like depression. That's what the movie felt like. It felt like I it felt like the whoever made it, I mean like the Coen brothers made it, but I mean like it felt like they were trying to get you to not care. Like look at all these cool things that are happening that you don't care about. And it's like, I want to care. I want to pretend to care during this movie, and this movie is making me, like, angrily not care. And if that's the point, then I guess it did a good job, but it doesn't make it like a movie I want to watch or would recommend. It just feels like sitting in my house bored, and I'd rather look at a wall than watch The Big Lebowski. Like, it was like stressful and boring. I don't know. Maybe that's art.